Hello my pretty caterpillars, and today we are talking about Glam Glow's recipe, or not Glam Glow's. Today we're talking about Glow Recipes Watermellow Glow Sleeping Mask. So, I have a little sample size of this boy. So I have a review of this, well no, this is my review of this stuff. So this has watermelon, it says in it, AHA, and hyaluronic acid. It says for radiance and softening. This little, I have just like a deluxe size sample of it, so it's not like the full size jar. I'll insert a picture of what the full size product looks like. But it's supposed to have glycolic acid, lactic acid in it, hyaluronic acid, which are all like very nice things, but I'm particularly not the hugest fan of this particular product. It looks so cool. It smells really nice. I mean, it smells like watermelon. It's got that little, see, it's like a little jelly-like texture. Looks like this. It's like a little gel water-based overnight mask. It's like a jelly, like very jelly, water, like overnight sleeping mask. It smells like watermelon. It's not it's not sticky on the skin, but it feels sticky when you take it out of the jar. I don't know. I'm not the hugest fan of this. I don't find it to be super hydrating on my skin, at least. I don't know, I wake up in the morning and I don't notice a difference when I use it and when I don't use it. But I also feel like it's a very similar product to something far cheaper. Now this one does not have the glycolic and the lactic acid in it. I don't even know if it has, I don't think it has hyaluronic either. It doesn't have hyaluronic acid, but it's a brightening overnight mask. This one to me feels like the exact same but better texture wise than this one. This one's slightly more thicker, but I find it to be more hydrating. I just like the feel of this. I don't actually have any of it left to show you the texture of it. Maybe I do. Maybe there's like the tiniest little bit left in here. You can barely even see it. Like it's not even, you can't even see it on my hand. Like they have, my hand looks very dark compared to the other one. They have like the exact same consistency to me, which makes this one feel like it's probably like a pretty close dupe for the Watermelon Glow recipe texture wise anyways. And this one's like $7 or $8 and this one's like 30 or 40. I don't know how much the full size is, but in this one you get 4 ounces or 114 milliliters. I feel like this one you probably get a lot more than the Glow recipe. I think you definitely get a lot more bang for your buck. This is the Freeman's Beauty Infused Brightening Overnight Mask. I don't even think I've mentioned that so far. But the Glow recipe watermelon mask, I just, not the hugest fan of it. I feel like it's super expensive. There's just something about, on my hand it doesn't feel sticky, but when I feel like I put it on my face, I feel like when I pull it out of the jar, it's like kind of sticky. It doesn't really rub. It a little does not go a long way with this one, I found. I feel like I have to like dip into it 3 or 4 times to actually even get any of the product on my hand. I feel like it's very slippery and it falls out of my hand. I don't know, I'm not the hugest fan of this one. I can't say I notice a difference with even the glycolic. I already use a glycolic and a glycolic toner, and I feel like I would much rather, if I'm going to use a glycolic, use a glycolic toner, something like the Ordinary glycolic or the Pixie glycolic, like their glow tonic. Because I feel like that stuff actually works for me. I feel like this one, haven't noticed a huge difference when I use it and when I don't. So by all means, I just feel like this watermelon stippy mask is just, it doesn't feel as hydrating as other masks I've tried. The Origin overnight mask, oh my god, that one is super hydrating. If you need a super hydrating mask, that one is it. Careful if you have combination oily skin, because it's almost too thick for my skin that it will break me out because it's so thick. But if I use something that's super drying on my face, example, the Philosophy, what is it? I'll show a picture of it. It's a cleanser. I have a review, I'll link it down below as well. That Philosophy one, I can't think of what it's called. That one dries the shit out of my skin. My skin is so dry after that. I find that Origin mask is like the only thing that is like the saving grace for my skin. So if you've got dry skin, I think that the Origins overnight mask is a lot better for a hydrating mask. I just don't feel like this one did enough. I feel like the texture and consistency definitely reminds me of the Freeman's Beauty Infused brightening mask. It's also pink. It's got like the similar texture. I prefer this texture over the Glow Recipe one, just to be honest. But yeah, it's just, I'm not the hugest fan of it. I want to love it. I think it's really cool, but yeah, just not the hugest fan. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you found it helpful. I hope maybe you found possibly a dupe for this one, at least texture wise, because I don't feel like this one's super hydrating either. I mean, it's got hyaluronic acid in, it's got HA, it's got watermelons. I mean, if you really want something that's like got an HA and a hyaluronic acid, maybe, but I feel like there's better things for a lot cheaper you can buy on the market. So, you know, I don't know, just not the hugest fan of this Glow Recipe one. I definitely prefer this one more. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Hope you found it helpful. I'll see you guys later. Guys, bye.